My beloved son and daughter, today I am here to reveal something you never imagined could happen in your life. What is about to be revealed has the potential to transform your journey in a way you never expected. I want you to listen carefully until the end, because I have a special surprise prepared for those who truly trust in me, and stay until the very last moment of this video. If you feel that these words are meant for you, I ask you to subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share it with anyone who also needs to hear this message. Become a member of this channel to receive my words daily, and activate the notification bell so you never miss a new message. Leave in the comments what your heart felt, as I read each one with love and care. Get ready, because what you will discover at the end will be unforgettable. My beloved children, I come to you today with words of preparation. There are moments in your lives when the unexpected arises, when everything familiar seems to fade away before something new and unknown. But know this: nothing, absolutely nothing, happens without my knowledge. And I have already provided everything you need to navigate this new journey. I know the paths you walk, the winds that blow against you, and the tides that try to steer you off course. I see what you do not see, and that is why I am always ahead, preparing your hearts, strengthening your minds, and guiding your steps so you are ready for what is to come. My precious children, remember that the unexpected is not a surprise to me. I am the one who shapes all things, who establishes every detail of creation. When something new emerges in your lives, it is not by chance. I prepare you for it, even if you do not realize it. When you wake up in the morning and feel the weight of the unknown in your hearts, know that my hand has already been there before. I have already opened paths, removed obstacles, and illuminated the steps you should take. What you see as a challenge, I see as an opportunity for growth, for closeness, for profound transformation. I entrust to you, my beloved ones, the certainty that you will never be alone. In every prayer, in every moment of silence, in every tear that falls from your eyes, I am present, preparing you for the unexpected. I am your refuge, your fortress, the assurance that, even when everything around seems uncertain, in me, you can find safety. When the unexpected arrives, remember that I have already been there. I have overcome what you will still face. I have conquered what still seems unattainable. And I am by your side, guiding you, whispering to your heart, giving you strength to face any storm. I am preparing you for what is to come, my children, and my preparation is perfect, even if you do not understand it now. You will see with time that every step I take with you is a step toward what I have planned for your good. If these words about preparation for the unexpected have found a place in your heart, leave in the comments. I trust in your preparation, Lord. My beloved sons and daughters, I come to you today to speak about trusting in my providence, especially in moments when the unexpected manifests in your lives. When the winds of uncertainty blow and the waters of doubt seem to want to submerge your faith, remember that I am the Lord who provides, who cares, and who guides each of you with immeasurable love. From the beginning, from the moment I placed each star in the sky and designed each leaf on the earth, I already knew the paths you would take. I had already drawn plans for good and not for harm, plans to give you a future and a hope. And even when the unexpected crosses your path, know that my providence was already there, preparing the ground so nothing would disturb you. My precious children, trusting in my providence means surrendering your hearts to the certainty that, even when you do not understand, I understand. Even when you do not see the path, I see it. And even when everything seems out of control, know that I never lose control of your lives. When the unexpected catches you by surprise, close your eyes for a moment and take a deep breath. In that brief moment, remember that I am the same God who opened the sea for my people to pass safely. I am the same God who fed multitudes with a few loaves and fish, and I am the same God who is with you now, ready to provide everything you need. Trusting in my providence means believing that I am sufficient, that my love for you is eternal, and that I will never allow anything to destroy you. You are mine, my precious children, and I care for every detail of your lives. Nothing escapes me, not even the smallest desires of your hearts. My providence is like a river that never runs dry, flowing constantly, even in times of drought. When everything around seems barren, know that in me you will find the living water that revitalizes, restores, and brings life in abundance. I am always providing for you, even when you cannot see it. My beloved, by trusting in me, you find peace, a peace that surpasses all understanding. Do not let the fear of the unexpected steal that peace from you. Instead, surrender completely to my providence, knowing that I am the God who sees the end from the beginning, and that everything I do is for your good. When the unexpected knocks at your door, open it with confidence, knowing that I am with you. There is nothing that happens in your lives that I have not already seen and prepared the way for you to go through it, not just surviving but triumphing. Trusting in my providence is walking hand in hand with me, even when the path seems uncertain. It is knowing that I will never abandon you, that my hand is always outstretched to guide you, to sustain you, and to provide everything you need. If these words about trusting in divine providence have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "I trust in your providence, Lord." My beloved sons and daughters, today I want to talk to you about the importance of spiritual preparation for the unexpected. Many of you have already experienced moments when life took a turn you had not planned, when things that seemed certain suddenly became uncertain. And it is in these moments that spiritual preparation becomes vital. I, who love you with eternal love, desire that you be ready to face any situation that life may present to you. Spiritual preparation is not just for the days of calm, but especially for the days of storm. It is in moments of tribulation that your faith is tested and your trust in me is strengthened. My precious children, preparing spiritually means building a solid foundation in my word and in my love. Just as the house built on the rock withstands the storms, those who build their lives on me will not be shaken when the winds of the unexpected blow. To be ready, it is essential that you maintain a continuous relationship with me, not just in times of need, but in every moment of your lives. When you seek me in prayer, when you meditate on my word, and when you allow my spirit to guide you, you are spiritually preparing yourselves. You are strengthening your roots in me, so that when the storms come, you can stand firm. My beloved sons and daughters, I see what you do not see. I know the challenges that lie ahead, and I desire for you to be ready to face them with courage and faith. This preparation is not something that happens all at once, but it is a continuous process of growth and spiritual maturity. When you seek me, when you surrender to my care and allow me to guide you, I prepare you for the unexpected. I strengthen you, empower you, and fill you with wisdom so that you can discern my will, even in the most difficult moments. Spiritual preparation also involves trusting that I am in control, even when everything seems out of control. It is believing that no matter what happens, I am able to turn any situation for the good of those who love me. This trust does not come overnight, but is cultivated through a life of communion with me. If you wish to be ready for the unexpected, start now. Do not wait for difficulties to arise to seek from me the strength you need. Feed your souls daily with my word, fill your hearts with my peace, and trust that I am always with you, ready to support you in any circumstance. When you prepare spiritually, you will be ready to face anything that life presents to you. You will be anchored in me, and that anchor will keep your souls firm and secure no matter how strong the storms may be. My precious children, remember that spiritual preparation is a journey that begins now and continues throughout your lives. And as you walk with me, you will find peace and security in knowing that you are ready for whatever comes. And that, with faith and trust in me, the unexpected will not frighten you, but will be an opportunity to see my powerful hand at work in your lives. If these words about spiritual preparation have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "Lord, prepare me for the unexpected." My beloved sons and daughters, today I want to talk about trust in me, especially when you do not understand what is happening around you. Often, life brings situations that seem confusing, that challenge logic, and that make your hearts question. It is in these moments that true trust in me is revealed. I know every thought, every doubt, every fear that you carry. I see what you cannot see and know what is beyond the horizon. And that is why I invite you to trust in me, even when the answers seem distant, even when the path seems uncertain. My precious children, trust in me is not based on your circumstances, but on my character. I am faithful, I am constant, and my love for you never changes. When you place your trust in me, you are putting yourselves in safe hands, in a love that will never disappoint you. Sometimes you may feel as if you are walking in the dark, unsure of where you are going. But I want you to know that even in the dark, I am the light that guides you. I am by your side, leading each step even when you do not realize it. And in due time, all things will make sense, and you will see that I have been working for the good of your lives all along. Trusting in me means resting in my care, knowing that I am in control, even when everything around you seems out of control. It means surrendering your fears and worries to me, believing that I am capable of doing infinitely more than you can ask or imagine. My beloved, I do not ask that you understand everything, but that you trust in me. And this trust is built in a deep and continuous relationship with me. The more you know me, the easier it becomes to trust in my goodness, in my perfect plan for your lives. I know there are moments when trusting in me seems difficult, when the storms of life are so strong that you feel you will be swept away by them. But remember, I am the anchor that keeps your souls firm and secure. I am the one who calms the storms with a word and who is always present to support you. Trust does not mean the absence of doubts, but rather the decision to place your doubts in my hands. It is believing that I am good, that I am powerful, and that I am working all things for the good of those who love me. My precious children, I want you to know that I am with you in every step, in every decision, in every moment of your lives. And even when you do not understand why, you can trust that I am writing a story of love, redemption, and victory for each of you. If these words about trust have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "Lord, I trust in you even when I do not understand." My beloved sons and daughters, today I wish to speak about the power of prayer and faith in your lives. Prayer is not just a ritual. It is not just words thrown to the wind. It is an intimate dialogue between you and me. It is the moment when your hearts connect directly with mine. When you pray, you are opening the doors of your spirit for me to act. Prayer is an act of faith, an act of trust in which you hand over your lives, your worries, your dreams to me. And I, who am the creator of all things, hear every word, every sigh, every tear that is shed in prayer. There is extraordinary power in prayer, my precious children. When you pray, the heavens move, chains break, barriers fall. Prayer is not just an action. It is a powerful force that transforms, heals, and frees. And when that prayer is made with faith, the faith that moves mountains, the impossible becomes possible. My beloved, you may often wonder if your prayers are being heard, if they really have any effect. I want you to know that every prayer you make with faith is heard. The answers may not come in the time or way you expect, but I always respond, and always in the way that is best for you. Prayer is the key that opens locked doors. It is through prayer that you align with my will, that you find strength to continue, that you receive direction for the path you should follow. And even when the answer seems to take a long time, keep praying, keep trusting, for I am working in all things, even when you cannot see. Faith, my beloved children, is the fuel that keeps your prayers alive. Faith is believing in what is not seen, trusting in me even when circumstances say otherwise. Faith is the certainty that I am capable, that I am faithful, and that I will fulfill every promise I made to you. I want you to understand that faith is not the absence of doubt, but the decision to trust in me even in the midst of doubt. It is believing that I am greater than any problem, greater than any challenge, greater than any fear. And when you pray with faith, you are declaring that trust in me, allowing me to act powerfully in your lives. The power of prayer and faith is limitless, my precious children. With it, you can conquer giants, cross dark valleys, and overcome insurmountable mountains. Do not underestimate the power you have in your hands when you kneel to pray. Do not doubt the strength that resides in your words when they are spoken with faith. If these words about the power of prayer and faith have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "Lord, I pray with faith, trusting in your power." My beloved sons and daughters, today I want to talk to you about the peace that comes from me, a peace that is true, deep, and that nothing in this world can take away from you. In the midst of chaos, worries, and the storms that life often brings, there is a peace available to you that surpasses all understanding. I see every agitation, every storm that invades your hearts and minds. I know the moments when anxiety tries to take over, when fear whispers lies, and when worries seem too great to bear. But I want you to know that I am the source of the peace you so desperately need. My precious children, this peace does not depend on the circumstances around you. It is not tied to the absence of problems, but to my constant presence in your lives. When you turn to me, when you seek my face in the midst of difficulties, I pour upon you a peace that cannot be explained, but that can be felt deeply in your hearts. This peace, my beloved, is a gift that I give you. It is not something the world can offer or take away from you. It is a peace that springs from knowing that I am with you, that I am in control, that I have a perfect plan, even when everything seems to be falling apart. I am the one who calms the storms, who brings order to chaos, and who restores serenity amid tribulations. When you feel overwhelmed, remember to come to me. I am the safe refuge, the shelter in the midst of storms. In my presence, all worries lose their power, all fears dissipate, and the peace I give floods your souls, bringing rest to your weary hearts. I invite you to cast all your anxieties upon me, for I care for you. When you do this, my peace, which surpasses all understanding, will guard your hearts and minds in me. You are not alone. I am with you in every moment, holding your hands, guiding your steps, bringing comfort and strength. My precious children, do not let the worries of the world steal the peace that I give you. Each day, choose to trust in me. Choose to rest in my promise that I am taking care of everything. Remember that no matter how difficult the situation seems, I have already won the victory, and in me, you have true and lasting peace. If these words about the peace that comes from me have touched your heart, leave in the comments, "Lord, I find peace in you, even amid chaos." My beloved sons and daughters, today I want to talk to you about the strength I place in your hearts so that you can overcome all the difficulties you encounter in your lives. I know that the battles you face often seem heavy, and at times the desire to give up feels like the only option. But I am here to remind you that in me, you find the strength you need to overcome every challenge. I see every struggle, every tear shed, and every effort you make to keep moving forward. And I want you to know that you do not have to face these battles alone. I am with you, by your side, strengthening you and renewing your strength when you feel weak. My precious children, in your moments of greatest weakness, that is when my strength manifests most powerfully. Do not forget that my grace is sufficient for you, and that my power is made perfect in weakness. When you feel unable to continue, when everything seems lost, it is precisely at that moment that I carry you and help you overcome what once seemed insurmountable. Life may bring challenges that test your limits, but remember that I am the God who strengthens the weak, who gives courage to the discouraged, and who renews the strength of those who hope in me. No matter the size of the challenge, I am greater, and in me, you find the strength to move forward. My beloved, I want you to know that you are not defined by your struggles, but by the strength you find in me to overcome them. Every time you face a difficulty with faith, you are being transformed, becoming stronger, more resilient, and closer to me. I invite you to draw near to me in your moments of weakness, to lay your burdens on me, and to trust that I will give you the strength you need to carry on. When you feel like you cannot go on, remember that in me you can do all things. Do not give up, my precious children, for I am with you, and together we will overcome all difficulties. If these words about the strength to overcome difficulties have touched your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, in you I find the strength to win all battles. My precious children, I come today to speak to your heart about the importance of trusting in my plan for your life. I know that you often face moments of uncertainty and doubt, questioning why things happen a certain way. But I want you to know that even when you don't understand, you can trust me completely, for I know the path you must take. My beloved son and daughter, my wisdom is infinite, and my plans for you are always good, to give you a future and a hope. I know that sometimes the paths you walk seem difficult and dark, but it is precisely in those moments that you need to remember that I am guiding your steps and that everything is under my control. I see the big picture, while you see only a small part. Every challenge, every detour along the way, has a greater purpose that you may not understand now, but that will reveal my perfect will in your lives in time. I am the good shepherd who takes care of his sheep, and I will never leave you lost or alone. Trust in me, my beloved children, means handing over your fears, anxieties, and concerns into my hands, knowing that I care for you with unconditional love. It means resting in the assurance that even when everything around seems uncertain, I am the firm rock on which you can lean. Many times you may not see the path ahead clearly, but I invite you to take a step of faith, trusting that I am opening doors and preparing the best for you. When you trust in me, you are allowing me to work in your lives, leading you to places you could never imagine. I invite you, my precious children, to place your complete trust in me, even when circumstances seem adverse. Do not fear, for I am with you every step of the way, and my hand will guide you along paths of peace and victory. If these words about trusting in my plan have touched your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, I fully trust in your plan for my life. My beloved children, today I want to speak to you about the importance of perseverance in your faith journey. I know that at many moments the struggles you face seem endless, and the weight of difficulties can make you think about giving up. But remember, my precious children, that victory is not given to those who quit, but to those who, with faith and courage, stand firm until the end. Perseverance means standing strong, even when the opposing winds try to knock you down. It means continuing to believe in the promises I have made for your lives, even when everything around seems to say otherwise. I have called you to be more than conquerors, and that victory is only achieved through perseverance. My beloved son and daughter, I know that the road is often hard, and the temptation to stop is great, but I am with you every step of the way, strengthening you and renewing your strength. Each day you choose to continue, even when it's difficult, you are closer to the victory I have prepared for you. Perseverance is not just about holding on, it's about growing amid adversity. Every battle faced with faith makes you stronger, wiser, and more prepared to receive all that I have in store for you. Victory comes to those who, even in the darkest hours, keep their eyes fixed on me, trusting that I am the one who fights for them. Do not let discouragement steal your faith. When you feel weak, remember that my strength is made perfect in weakness. I am with you, sustaining you, and I promise that your tears will not be in vain. Every effort, every sacrifice you make for love of me will be rewarded. My precious children, I want you to know that perseverance leads to victory. Those who remain faithful until the end will receive the crown of life. I call you to continue to move forward, to not give up, because the victory is already yours, in my name. If these words about the victory that comes from perseverance have spoken to your heart, leave in the comments. Lord, I will persevere until I achieve the victory you promised. My beloved children, today I want to remind you of the powerful protection that comes from my presence. In a world full of uncertainties, dangers, and threats, it is natural to feel fear and insecurity. But know, my precious children, that you do not need to fear, for I am with you at all times. When you walk through dark valleys and face violent storms, remember that my hand is always extended to guide you. My presence is the shield that protects you from all evil, the safe refuge where you can find peace amid chaos. I know you by name, my children, and no detail of your lives escapes me. I know the battles you face, the worries that surround you, and the enemies that rise against you. But nothing can touch you without my permission, for I am your guardian. When the shadows of fear try to envelop you, remember that I am the light that dispels all darkness. In my presence, evil cannot prevail. I am the God who fights for you, who shuts the mouths of lions and walks with you through the fire without being consumed. My beloved son and daughter, I want you to know that you are precious to me. My protection is not just a distant promise, but a present reality in your lives. Every time you call upon my name, I hear you and send angels to encamp around you, protecting you from all danger. Do not let the worries of daily life obscure this truth. When the winds of fear begin to blow, remember who I am. I am the God who is with you, the safe refuge, the strong tower in whom you can trust. My precious children, rest in my protection. There is nothing the enemy can do to take you from my hands. Continue to trust in me, for I am faithful to keep your lives in every step you take. If these words about the protection that comes from my presence have brought peace to your heart, leave in the comments, Lord, I trust in your protection over my life. My beloved children, I deeply thank you for being with me until this moment. Remember to share this message with those who need to hear my voice, and if you haven't already, subscribe so we can continue together on this daily journey. Now, I have prepared something special for you. The video that is appearing on the screen is the continuation of this message, and in it, I will reveal something that will transform your life in a surprising way. If you truly love me, keep watching, because what I have to show will deeply touch your heart and strengthen your faith like never before.